what exactly is demand response? Simply put, it's a method where electricity consumers adjust their power usage during peak demand periods in response to incentives or price signals. Electricity needs to be generated at the same time that it's used, and in the old electricity grid, that meant changing supply to match demand. So when you turn on your toaster, somewhere on the grid, a power plant is increasing its output a little bit to match that. And when you go turn everything off before you go to sleep, power plants will turn down as far as they can to reduce output accordingly. Now we're in the thick of the energy transition. We have increasing amounts of wind and solar power in the grid, and we can't just turn those up whenever we want. The key idea here is that when the grid is under strain, it's just as good to pull some demand off of the grid as it is to bring more supply on. In practice, this means some more mindful energy usage patterns. The simplest implementation is to simply reduce demand when loads are very high. That might mean that at times of extreme grid stress, say during a sweltering summer evening, some homes' air conditioning will be turned off for a short period. And in industry, it might mean data centers or hospitals switching to their backup power supply when the grid is stressed. But in a bigger implementation, it involves not just reducing peak loads, but rather shifting the time that electricity is used to better match the times when electricity is cheaper and more abundant. So that will mean changing when you do energy-intensive things like charging your EV, heating hot water, running the clothes dryer. Or in industry, manufacturing or mining companies might save energy-intensive processes for during the middle of the day or overnight when there's not much stress on the grid.